Be ready 5 seconds.
Recycling in India is very important. India is a big country with many people, and a lot of waste is produced every day. If waste is not managed properly, it can cause many problems like pollution and diseases. Recycling means using old things to make new things instead of throwing them away. It helps to keep our environment clean and saves natural resources. In India, many types of waste can be recycled. Plastic, paper, glass, and metal can be reused to make new products. Plastic waste is a big problem in India because plastic does not break down easily. Many plastic bottles, bags, and containers are thrown away every day. If they are not recycled, they pollute the land and water. Recycling plastic helps to reduce pollution and also saves oil, which is used to make new plastic. Paper recycling is also very important. Every year, many trees are cut down to make paper. When we recycle paper, we use old paper to make new paper. This helps to save trees and protect forests. Schools, offices, and homes should collect old newspapers and magazines for recycling. Glass and metal can also be recycled many times without losing their quality. Old glass bottles and metal cans can be melted and used to make new ones. This saves a lot of energy because making new glass and metal from raw materials takes more energy than recycling old ones. Recycling is done in many ways in India. Some people collect waste materials and sell them to recycling centers. These centers sort the waste and send it to factories where it is turned into new products. Many rag pickers in cities collect plastic, paper, and metal from garbage dumps and sell them to scrap dealers. This helps in recycling but also shows that India needs a better system for waste management. The government of India has started many programs to promote recycling. The government has also made rules to ban those plastics which cannot be recycled easily. Many cities have started waste segregation programs where people separate dry and wet waste at home. Dry waste includes plastic, paper, and metal, while wet waste includes food scraps and plant waste. This makes recycling easier. Many companies in India are also working on recycling. Some companies recycle old plastic to make new products like bags and furniture. Some make recycled paper and sell it to offices and schools. Big cities like Delhi and Mumbai have recycling plants where waste is processed in a proper way. But in small towns and villages, recycling is not very common. More awareness is needed to teach people about the benefits of recycling. Recycling also helps to reduce land pollution. Many garbage dumps in India are filled with waste that could have been recycled. These dumps produce bad smells and harmful gases. If more waste is recycled, fewer garbage dumps will be needed and the environment will be cleaner. Recycling also reduces water pollution because plastic waste often ends up in rivers and lakes. When plastic is recycled, it does not enter the water and harm fish and other animals. People can help with recycling in many ways. They can start by using less plastic and carrying cloth bags instead of plastic bags. They can also reuse items like glass bottles and paper instead of throwing them away. At home, families can separate waste into dry and wet waste and send the dry waste for recycling. Schools can also teach students about recycling and start programs to collect old paper and plastic. Many young people in India are working to promote recycling. Some have started groups that collect plastic waste from beaches and streets. Others have created apps to help people find recycling centers near their homes. Social media is also helping to spread awareness about recycling and its benefits. Even though recycling in India is growing, there are still many challenges. Many people do not know about recycling and throw all their waste together. There are not enough recycling plants in India to process all the waste. Some waste is sent to other countries for recycling because India does not have the right machines. The government needs to build more recycling plants and encourage companies to use recycled materials. Another problem is that many plastic items cannot be recycled easily. Thin plastic bags and wrappers are difficult to process, so they end up as waste. The government has banned some of these plastic items, but more needs to be done. People should stop using such plastic and choose materials that can be recycled. In rural areas, recycling is not common because people do not have access to recycling centers. The government should start programs to teach villagers about waste management and provide recycling facilities. Schools and community groups can also help by spreading information about recycling and organizing clean up drives.